This is definitely not how I thought I was going to be starting my Monday morning, but here we are. So, this is where we are with Sidney Starr. This is going to be my approach to this. I definitely plan to follow this case to just see how it plays out and see what other information that we get from this case. They haven't released much beyond just her being arrested and the three different things that she's being charged for. But because this is a situation involving a minor, obviously other details can't be released. I feel I feel two ways about this. If she did what they are accusing her of, and the prosecuting office can prove it, she should be held accountable. This is something involving a minor. She should be held accountable. So if they're able to prove their case and they're able to do that, then she has to deal with the consequences of her actions. I also feel, and what cannot be lost is that this is another example of people taking cases like this involving people like Sidney Starr to then paint a broad paintbrush stroke against the whole trans community, and to use to lean into stereotypes that we all are trying to go after kids, and we're child molesters, and we know that that's not true. We know that this one situation is not indicative of the whole community, and her Sidney Starr being arrested doesn't undermine everything that we've worked for and the point that we've gotten to. But we do know that there are people, particularly people in the Black media space and the Black entertainment space, that will take the story, the nature of the crimes, and also the notoriety of Sidney Starr and what she represents, and use this to kind of perpetuate their propaganda of why trans women are predators and we're men and we're out here tricking and deceiving people and we're doing all of those things, and people will buy into it. Like, I saw the story was posted on the Spiritual Word, and if you just go and look through the comments, like, you can just imagine what's being said. So my role as somebody who is a Black trans woman, uh, I feel like I have a responsibility to talk about this case in a way where, of course, we hold Sidney's feet to the fire. And again, if she did what the state is saying that she did, then she has to pay the consequences. But also that we contextualize the story amongst the larger movement of anti-transness that's not only happening here in this country, that's happening here in the world, and knowing how the story um, can be used to perpetuate anti-trans animus, even in policy and conversation and things of that nature. And also, it's nuances to the story that I'm not going to get into. Like, well, not to Sydney's story because I don't know what happened, but there are nuances. Just being a trans woman and being out there in the world that I could get into that I'm going to choose to withhold until we get some more information, or just choose to withhold until um, the time is right to talk about it. That because this is a situation involving a trans woman, a lot of people are just going to not lean into the nuance, and they're going to want to flatten the narrative because the goal is to punish Sydney, and also to just punish Black trans women for existence. So I feel like this deserves a nuanced conversation, and we can have multiple conversations at the same time. So I definitely want to continue to follow this case as more details come out and more details emerge. But we're already seeing the negativity. Like, Tasha K broke the story. I'm pretty sure she was fiending to break the story, but I feel like I have a duty and responsibility to really talk about this in a nuanced way. What are your ideas and what are your thoughts? I look forward to seeing y'all in the comments and engaging y'all, and we will see. Happy Monday, y'all.